We have our spaceship. He's able to rotate back and forth and shoot a bullet, but the bullet goes straight up. So what we want to do is make it so that we can shoot the bullet in any direction the ship is facing. To do that, we need to keep track of which angle direction, right here, he is facing. When we press the green flag, the direction is set to 0 because of this block of code here. But every time I move the A key, I turn the degrees 12 to the left, right? So we'll see if I tap it once, this direction is going to turn to negative 12. Okay. Every time I tap it, it goes to negative 12. I tapped it once, tap it twice, now it's negative 24. Tapped it again, it's negative 36, and so on. So this is the direction that we need to keep track of. And so the way that we can do that is you can make a variable called angle. Right? And we do that by pressing the make variable button, call it angle for all sprites, and click on OK. When you do that, you'll have this angle variable here. Okay. And so we want to start by setting the angle to 0 when you press the green flag. And why do we want to set it to 0? It's because the ship is facing in the 0 direction when we press the green flag, right? And so if I click on this little button, this little check button next to the angle variable, I could get the angle variable to show. And so now if you take a look here, I want my angle to match my direction. So if I tap the A key, I want angle to be negative 24. Right? If I tap it again, I want it to be negative 60, and so on. So how would I get that to happen? Well, it all comes down to this little bit of code here when I press the A key. So what am I doing when I press the A key? I am taking the direction and I'm subtracting 12 from it. Right? So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and change my angle variable by negative 12 every time I turn the ship. Okay. So if I do that and I tap the A key, you see the angle's at negative 12 and the direction is also at negative 12. And if I hold it down, you'll see that, ooh, that's not the way it works. Well, if I hold it down to up to a number that's smaller than bigger than negative 360, well, they match up. Okay, so that's what I want. Okay, and so now I want to do the same thing for my D key as well. Right? So that's pretty easy. I just change angle by, and here I'm going to change it by positive 12. And so now what I have is if I hit the D key, the positive value matches up with my direction. And if I press the A key, the negative value also matches up with my direction, right? Okay. So this is what we need, because when we're in our direction, here is 0, here is negative 90, here is positive 90, positive 180 down here at the bottom. Then it goes to, well, there's two ways to represent it. You could either say negative 90, or you could say it's going to be 270. And then over here it's back to 0, or another way to say this is 360. But anyhow, if you create your angle variable and you set it to change when they press the A key and the D key, and you set it to 0 on the green flag, then we should be ready to go on getting the bullet to appear in the same direction that the spaceship is facing. And we'll go ahead and go over how to get that done exactly in the next video.